Welcome to XCR'13, a new season of cross-country and road racing with Athletics Victoria. On a warm but windy day, over 300 team entries broke the record set only last year to continue the growth in athletics over the last few seasons. With a lot of clubs fielding their own record numbers, a few photo opportunities were not to be missed, including Emma, the South Melbourne mascot for the day. Spotted amongst the many runners was dual Olympic race walker Chris Erickson. We asked him what brought him out to Jells Park to represent his club.
I thought I'd just get out and support my club, Athletics Essendon, for a nice jog around Jells Park over 6k. So I don't normally get to do many cross countries these days, so thought I'd take the opportunity to come out and try my best and see how I go for a change, running rather than walking.
On the start line for Men's Division 1 was another dual Olympian, Jeff Risley, a keen supporter of Knox's attempts to win back-to-back XCR premierships. But from the gun, it was Ballarat's Dua Yoa who opened up an early break from Box Hill's Andrew White, Melbourne University's Mark Kerwin, Jeff Risley, and Victorian mile and 1500 metre title holder Ryan Geard of Essendon. As Yoa continued to build his lead and go on to record the fastest time for the men with 17:43, it was Risley who established a clear second for Knox from Box Hill and Melbourne University. Jack Davies, recently returned from the World Cross Country Championships in Poland, stepped up to the seniors to continue the Ballarat lead into the second leg, with rising star Ryan Patterson in second for Knox. Grant Morgan of Melbourne University was holding down third, with Box Hill's Daniel Clark not far behind. Ballarat's junior talent was shining through as Davies tagged World Cross Country teammate Stuart McSwain to run the third leg as their lead continued. Patterson handed over to Kane Willie for the Knox team. Melbourne Uni was still in third as David Parasine took up the running. Not far back, Geelong, Frankston and Box Hill all changed close together to keep in touch with the leaders.
Well, mate. 38.07.
The lead of Ballarat's McSwain was being eaten into by Willie and Box Hill's Matt Collo. Such that by the fourth leg it was Knox that took the lead with Chris Discombe. Box Hill had now moved into second, with Steve Deneen gaining on Knox's lead with every step. By the time Anthony Alosio was out for the fifth leg for Box Hill, they had overtaken Knox and went into the last change a clear leader. Knox changed second, with Geelong moving up to third place. World Cross Country representative Steve Kelly maintained a healthy lead for the White Horse Brigade in the last leg. Knox's Craig Appleby held down second, while Brady Threlfall was hanging tough for Geelong. The order didn't change as Kelly brought home the Box Hill club for another Jells Park win.
Keep jogging.
Knox repeated last year's Quinella with second place again. The bronze medal position was maintained by Geelong ahead of Frankston and Ballarat.
Yeah, it was really good. We started off with a new runner, Andrew White. He's been out for a few years, so he got us off to a pretty good start. Daniel Clark and Matt Collo took the second and third legs, which sort of kept us in the race. Then I had a bit of a go, which was solid, and then our new boy Anthony Alessio sort of kept us in first spot, and Steve Kelly come back from World Cross, has done very well and got us the win.
And Box Hill looking very deep this year, not just Div 1, very strong through the men's divisions.
Yeah, no, we're really good today. We won Div 1, we got up in Div 2 and we won Div 4, so the men's looking really good at the moment. We've got looking forward to getting a few guys like Harry Summers and Chris Hayman to fit somewhere in the Div 1 team and even make it stronger again.
And a big smile on Ian Sloane's face. What are the plans for the rest of the season?
Well, Ian Sloane's along with Chris O'Connor, they're both the men behind the curtains pushing us up, and they've got a pretty big target for us here. We won this last year, but lost to Knox in a close battle throughout the season. So our goals this year are to just keep on winning and try and get that medal. With winning that 10 relay is always a highlight for the team, and seeing if those Melbourne uni boys along with the Sydney uni boys can try and step their game up this year. They both spoke it up last year. So we're looking forward to the Sydney boys, Nipper and them, to come on down and take on the Box Hill boys.
And here are the podium places for Men's Division 1. In Division 1 Women, Glen Huntly were no doubt keen to continue their XCR dominance of recent seasons. After a furious start, it was Alice Bacquier of APS who led out Sarah McSweeney, Lauren Crowe and Brooke Williams. Into the second leg, Isabella Di Castella continued the APS lead. Melbourne University moved into second with Sarah James just ahead of Kristen Wyatt for Geelong. At the halfway mark, Kiana Tourmay was still leading from Ruth Mills. Previously unsighted powerhouse Glen Huntly had moved up to third with Box Hill fourth. Corinna Fife soon took Glen Huntly to the lead from APS and Melbourne University. At the last changeover, the Hunters had established a decisive lead as Fife passed to Julia Edwards. Melbourne University continued to impress by moving into second place, with Box Hill sneaking into third ahead of APS. Edwards increased the lead, with Julie McNamara working hard to keep the white train in the medals. Edwards was not troubled as she led Glen Huntly to another XCR win. It was Julie Norney who stormed home to grab silver for Box Hill. Melbourne University had to settle for the bronze, with Ballarat moving through to fourth place.
Yeah, I went in Division 1 today, and we had a really strong team. We've got the same depth that we had last year, so we started off I think in 5th position, but with our depth we came home strong to win.
You didn't just win Division 1, as with last year, you cleaned up all the women's divisions. What do you attribute that to? Just the numbers you've got at Glen Huntly?
Yeah, I think both the numbers and the club spirit that we've built up over a number of years. We've got a lot of females that, and we try and make it a good social atmosphere. We've just finished our annual scone off, so we've been busy judging the best scones. So just really trying to build that social atmosphere alongside the competitive on field.
Tell us what the goals are for the season. What's TV got mapped out for you?
Yeah, definitely the goals are to come home with all the Division 1, 2, 3, 4 first placings again. That's our goal, and we're pretty pumped about getting it. So I think we'll have a really good season.
And here are the podium positions for Women's Division 1. A record number of junior teams packed the track and provided keen competition over one lap of the course. Here are the winners of the junior divisions. We hope you've enjoyed this coverage from Jells Park of round 1 of XCR'13. We'll see you at Sandown for round 2 on Saturday, May 11. Be sure to keep watching ASVIC TV for more action.